Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Merman Master coming at you guys from the Team Time Riders YouTube channel today with Earl. And Earl is bringing another one of those decks that you guys haven't seen in a while, but basically one of the decks that you didn't know you wanted to see, but now, once you're on this profile, you're in it for the long run. So, what do we got?
A deck that a lot of people will be glad to see. It's pretty beastly.
Why don't you shut the front door?
Come on, I gotta go with the pun sometimes. You know me.
Yeah, I do know you. That one like fell flatter than a Coliseum.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we playing? If you guys haven't guessed already, we are playing what?
Gladiator Beast.
Yep. Anything you want to say about this deck before we get into it? I know the new link just got revealed at the time of filming.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Link Monster when?
Yep. So yeah, pretty much solve some problems for the deck. Very interesting to see that they're supporting Glads. Hopefully we'll see some more interesting stuff as well. But yeah. Want to say anything before we get into the profile?
Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got 3 Big Bird, Bestiari, best Gladiator Beast there is.
Best ERA Gladiator Beast? Yep.
Ha, I see what you did there.
We're bringing out the terrible puns here. You opened Pandora's box, and now you got to live with your decision.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just crack it and put it in your scale then.
Oh, no. Anything but that. Also, for viewers, perhaps we have some young viewers here who don't realize that this was one of the former best decks. So, if you don't mind also telling what each of the Gladiator Beasts does.
Why not?
As we go through it.
So, each of the Gladiator Beasts, they have the effects to basically tag out at the end of the battle phase that they battled in, which is they shuffle into the main deck to summon another Gladiator Beast from the main deck. Mm-hmm. And at that point, they each gain an effect that they have when they're summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. Bestiari, he pops macros.
Best one. Yep.
All right, here we've got 2 Laquari.
Okay.
So when he's summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster, he goes from an 1800 beat stick to a 2100 beat stick.
Okay.
And he's also central to one of the main fusions. We've also got 2 Equest. This one lets you get back a Gladiator Beast card in your graveyard when he's summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster. And he's also another Winged Beast Gladiator Beast. You know, there's so many Winged Beast Gladiator Beasts. I was planning on putting an Icarus attack in here.
Try Swallow's Nest too.
Tried it once, I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. All right, I've also got 2 Sam Knights.
Ooh, this is something that I haven't seen too often in Glad Beast decks.
Well, there's a good reason for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically, his effect is that when he destroys a monster by battle, he lets you add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess Moon Mirror Shield.
You'd be wrong.
Oh, I am very excited, and I hope you guys are too to see what we got here.
All right, and then we have all the one-ohs. We have Darius. He summons a Gladiator Beast from the graveyard. Hoplomus becomes a 2400 booty. Noxious, he mills a Gladiator Beast, but he can also summon himself from the hand when your opponent declares an attack, and he can't be destroyed by that battle when it's redirected to him. It'd be a lot better if it was Gladiator Beast card, because then you could just mill a Chariot, get Chariot back with Equest.
Yeah.
Then we have Marmello, which pops monsters on summon. Radiari, which banishes cards in graveyards on summon. Mm-hmm. And then Augustus, which summons a Gladiator Beast from hand.
All right.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, man.
Yep.
King of the Andals and the First Men.
Yep, we've got the Gladiator Beast Vanilla Andal, just a 1900 beat stick. And there's a big reason.
He's a bear.
Yes. But also we've got 3 Test Tigers.
Ultra rare first edition. That is pretty.
Yeah, I worked hard to get these. So these are these let you summon themselves when you control a Gladiator Beast monster, and then you contribute it to basically tag out a Gladiator Beast, and it's treated as being summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster. Mm-hmm. So it's basically kind of like a proxy tag out. And then because I'm playing Andal, I'm playing 3 Rabbit.
Yep.
And because I'm playing Sam Knight, I'm playing 3 Cat.
Whoa.
Hey, Konami wants to take these off the list. I'm more than happy to oblige.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm done.
That's it for the monsters. For the spells, we have Gladiator Proving Ground. This is basically the rota for the deck. And then, got 3 Rescue.
Okay.
This basically is the card that searches out Rabbit and Cat. Because you select 3 of the rescue things, and your opponent chooses one to add to your hand. You can choose 3 rabbits. They have to add a rabbit to your hand. You can choose 3
Really?
cards. Yep. Doesn't say they have to be different names.
I did not realize that. So this is kind of like pantheism in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that is actually pretty incredible.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was printed as a super in the special edition.
Yeah. Leave it to Earl to find all of the really interesting uses for cards that a lot of other people disregard at first sight.
Yep. And I've also got 2 anti-magic arrows. So this is a random card that came out of Duelist Pack Battle City, and it basically says when at the start of the battle phase, it prevents spells and traps from being activated throughout that battle phase, and it cannot be responded to. So there's no negating it, there's no chaining to it. It just locks down spells and traps for the battle phase, which is useful in a deck that revolves around the battle phase.
Yeah.
Moving on to the traps, we have War Chariot, which is probably the best trap in the deck because it negates effect monsters when you control a Gladiator Beast.
Very good.
Yep, and like we said, get it back with the quest and reuse it.
You guys almost done?
Yeah. Then we have Triple Wabaku.
The DT.
Yep, took me ages to get these DT. You have no idea.
I still can't believe this has not gotten a hollow printing.
I'm 100% with you. I've also got 2 Trap Stuns, which is similar to the anti-magic arrows. It just locks down all traps for the turn. I've got 1 Defensive Tactics. This is kind of like Wabaku, only it's reusable.
Yep.
Because it goes to the bottom of the deck after activation. And then 1 Warning.
Self-explanatory.
Yep. Moving on from there, got kind of incomplete extra deck, but it's complete for what it needs to do. 2 Heracleanos. So for the Gladiator Beast fusions, you don't need polymerization. You just need to return the monsters back to the deck. So this takes Laquari and any other 2 Gladiator Beasts. And as long as you have cards in your hand, you can say no to spells and traps.
Yep.
I play 1 Neurokius. This is a fusion of any 3 Gladiator Beasts. He can't be destroyed by battle, and I believe... Yeah, he's also Armades, so your opponent can't activate cards or effects when he attacks. And when he can tag out into any 2 Gladiator Beasts from your main deck. Heracleanos can do the same, but you don't usually want to do that with Heracleanos. Actually, no, I'm wrong.
No, Heracleanos doesn't.
Yeah, he's the only one that doesn't. I've got 1 Tamer Adder and 1 Andabada, because these are the new ones that came in Light's Revenge. They're not really useful right now because they rely on having a link monster on the field to be able to use them effectively. Because they summon other fusion monsters out of the deck, and with the new link rules, that can't really work without link monsters. So that's why I'm waiting for the Gladiator Beast link. But that's what they're just in here for that at this point. I am playing a couple of monsters in here to juxtapose that though. But I've also got 3 Geysaris. This is probably the best fusion in the deck. It's a fusion of Bestiari and any other Gladiator Beast, and when he's special summoned, he gets to destroy 2 cards on the field.
Pretty broken.
Yeah.
I think this was one of the first cards out there that just like was an actual like pop card for decks back in that era.
I think so, yeah, because we're talking, oh god.
2007, right?
I believe so.
Right before 5Ds came out, Glads were the best deck.
Yeah. Then I'm playing two Esadari. It's a fusion of any two Gladiator Beast monsters, and he's just basically effectively vanilla, except he's not, because he does have the effect that is the summoning requirement, sadly. But he's basically here just to fill in some gaps for some of the plays to get things going. And then one Deco Talker, because just Link, might as well.
The power of the talker.
Yeah.
All right. So how big is that extra deck?
Right now it's only 11, if I'm not mistaken. 2, 4, 8, yeah.
Still a lot more room for, I guess, links and stuff.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's still incomplete, but for what I want to show off, it's as complete as it can be. I'm still toying around with a few ideas. I would try out Mrs. Radiant, but a lot of them are not Earth.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts a hamper on a few things, but...
You could toss in an Ebe. She does 2 different attributes, I think.
Yeah, but she points sideways,
yeah.
Not downwards.
True. Well, all right. Well, that is the deck profile. Anything you want to say? Any shout-outs you want to give?
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching the video. If you like the video, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe in the comment section below. Tell us how you felt about the video and if you want to see more stuff from Earl. But thank you guys once again for watching the video. And this is the Mermail Master, and we're signing out. Catch you guys next time. Peace.